Good morning. Today is Saturday, May 12th. We are early up, getting it going, getting ready for the family to come in. Of course, tomorrow is Mother's Day, so we will be doing a video at some point in time on Mother's Day. So I want to go ahead and wish everybody Mother's Day in advance, just in case we don't, God forbid, we don't make it, but I'm sure we'll be here. So check this out. Today's day 132. By the grace of God, 512, we are day 132 into this year. And this whole week we've been talking about mental development, focusing on your mentality, focusing on how to develop and what to look out for. And I've had a couple people ask me, how do you do that? What do you do? I said, well, I like to give a lot of information, and then that gives you the stimulation to go out and do the rest of the research, right? It's too easy to give you solution after solution after solution when you don't do the work yourself. So I have a balance there. So today, day 132, May 12th, Saturday morning in the weight room, getting a few reps in, and here's what we want to do really quickly is check this out. Today's subject matter is mental habits of the top 1% earners. Okay, mental habits of the top 1% earners. So we're talking about people that are making and earning, I should say, a substantial amount of money. There is a couple things I've done some research on, and the majority, we're talking over 85%, 95% of the top 1% income earners do these mental habits, right? And so if you want to become a top earner, not just in the country, in the world, in your chosen field, I challenge you to put into practice these things that I'm going to list for you this morning. So once again, day 132, Saturday, May 12th. We are live wire here, www.deuceswild22.com. It's your man Earl, and here we go. Okay, number one thing that top earners do from a mental perspective is they have focused and prioritized thinking, and they spend 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes a day, every day, with focused, prioritized thinking. Okay, not daydreaming, not wandering around. They spend time strategically thinking about something. Okay, so I challenge you. You want to be a top income earner, you want to be a top producer, you want to be somebody who's a leader in your field, spend focused time just thinking, right? Prioritize thinking. Number two, over 93% of the top 1% income earners from a mental perspective are part of a mastermind and have a mentor and are mentoring someone. So that is a threefold manner, right? You are part of a mastermind, okay? You are a mentor and you have a mentor from a mental perspective. Now, why is that so crucial? Because mentors help you navigate through the obstacles that you face in life, in your personal life, in your business life. And when you're part of a mastermind, you can pull from the mentalities and strengths of your mastermind group. Okay? That right there is priceless. All right? And also, here's a tidbit. In this mastermind group, this is where you do your healthy venting, right? This is where you do your healthy conversations, your healthy objections. You're not complaining, you're venting, right? Because complaining and criticizing others is not productive. And guess what? Doesn't benefit you, right? Here's a sidebar. Successful people don't complain and they don't criticize others. They have learned to keep their mouth shut. Why? Because all you're doing is planting negative seeds in the environment. Okay? So 93% are part of a mastermind group, have a mentor, and are a mentor to someone else. Okay? 3, and this is a very, very common from a mental perspective, they write down their goals. They just don't rely on their mind to keep everything up here. They write them down. And then here's another level to this. They break those written goals down into daily, manageable, measurable tasks and objectives. All right. That does what? Creates small victories. It creates a winner's expectation. And it creates this. I can do this so I can accomplish this. Right? That right there is phenomenal. If you just get that part right there, you'll be a different person. Okay? Number 4. People, top 1% mental habits. They have a habit. They have a mental habit of being thankful or having an attitude of gratitude. And that comes way, way back when I first started my first business. They used to always say, listen, Brother Earl, you got to have an attitude of gratitude. Okay? They are thankful. Now watch this. People who are thankful, who say thank you, have a 10% higher income than the general public. Now, think about that. If you could just learn to say thank you and learn to be appreciative, your income will grow by 10%. Okay? That's interesting all by itself. And then here is the 5th one, is people in the top 1% income bracket from a mental perspective have learned how to block out unhealthy fear. Now, we know fear is healthy, right? It's the unhealthy fear, right? And what is the unhealthy fear? The fear of leaving your comfort zone. See, people are afraid to embrace what they don't know. They are afraid to make the decision that's going to change their life, even though they know they need to stop smoking, even though they know they need to stop lying, stop stealing, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on. Okay? No need to name them all, because everybody has their own list of things that they know they need to do, because they are afraid to stop doing them, because then it creates a new paradigm, a new dynamic, right? So the successful 1% from a mental perspective, they have learned the habit of blocking out fear, which causes them to leave the comfort zone. So what is fear? How do you get rid of fear? You raise your consciousness. You raise your mental state. Remember that state we talked about? You raise your ability to have your ego ideal. You raise that, okay? And so the unhealthy fear does not exist. So guess what? You learn how to be very comfortable by being uncomfortable. Okay? That's a deep one right there. You operate in a state of consistent uncertainty, pardon me. And you learn how to do that. You develop that. It's okay to be in a state of uncertainty. Why? Because what is certain is the plans I've laid down and the goals and the pathway I've chosen. So the bumps along the way, the unease, the so-called, oh my gosh, I'm inconsistent. No, what's consistent is your plan, not the process, right? Because the process is going to go up and down, over, under. You're going to have roadblocks. That's the process, okay, which appears to be inconsistent, but it's not, because you have to learn that it's a process to get to where you're going. So day 132, Saturday morning, May 12th, getting ready to come. My family's coming in for Mother's Day, and here we are in the waiting room, getting it in really quickly. Early morning post. Day 132, mental habits of this top 1% income earners. It's your man Earl. It's been a great week. I'm kind of tired, but I am super ecstatic because I have the joy of the Lord, and I understand where I am going, and we serve the Most High God. God bless you. God keep you. Subscribe, like channel, pass it around if you will. Once again, day 132, mental habits of the top 1% income earners. Do some successful thinking. Do focused thinking. 2, be a mentor. Be part of a mastermind. Be a mentor to someone else. 3, write down your goals and break them down into daily, manageable, measurable tasks. 4, say thank you. 5, block out unhealthy fear. It's your man Earl, www.deuceswild22.com. Peace.